Hi there again. It's a beautiful 19-degree weather out there, and I'm going to be leaving for a trip in a couple of days, so I wanted to get a couple of videos in before I did. I'm going to Morocco, so hopefully I'll be coming back with some really cool stuff, videos, ties, but most of all I'm hoping to come back with a great experience. Right now I am going to show you some recommended box sets that I love that are in my collection that I haven't, for some reason, may have not shown before, but let's get to them. And the first one, this is one of the number ones on my list, is the Prisoner Complete Series. I picked this up again at Costco. It's a 10-disc set. It has the Complete Prisoner. There are some great features on this set here. This is not the remake. This is the actual original Prisoner, and I love the show. It has like a very controversial ending. I really enjoyed it. Apparently he kind of basically skipped town after the ending, so because he didn't want people asking what the hell was going on. But Patrick McGoohan did The Prisoner after he did Secret Agent Man. Secret Agent Man was more of a straightforward spy series, and this was kind of a continuation of it. I'm not sure if we consider it an official continuation or just another series that seemed to go in the same way. Kind of like when some people watch Callahan with Edward Woodward in from the Beebs, and then they go and see Equalizer years later and say, "Hey, is that kind of like the Callahan character he played in the series before?" It's kind of like that, except Equalizer is a pretty straightforward show, and there's nothing straightforward with The Prisoner, but definitely a great set. Pick it up. The video companion is with this, some great alternate footage, a lot of rare stuff. Now number two, because I'm cheesy and I like my musicals, I picked this one up. Classical musicals from the Dream Factory. This one here is, of course, on Warner Brothers, so you get some cool little features on each of these. You're going to see like Ziegfeld Follies, you're going to see some vintage cartoons, and they're all going to be pretty much stuff like this. Their artwork is going to be amazing. Going to get a lot of the short reel-to-reel things. If you like musicals, this set can be found a lot of places. I got this one here at Bed Bath & Beyond for $9.99. Some Fred Astaire, Red Skelton stuff here. Just some really great stuff. If you're into this stuff, if you like musicals, if you like the vintage shorts and the cartoons and stuff like that, they put together a great package. Highly recommend it if you can get it. Places like Bed Bath & Beyond, maybe some Rossi's around here in Canada anyway. You'll find that for a cheap price. Other places not so much. This is one that I love, and this one wasn't so cheap, but you can find it for a decent price around town, and that is Extras. For me, this is the Ricky Gervais show above The Office. This has the first, second season, and of course there's a special series finale, the Christmas one. There are some behind-the-scenes documentaries, some outtakes. This series is just incredible. I mean, if you haven't seen Extras, you really owe it to yourself to go and get it. Aha, Whitey's on the... There, that's my cat. Well, it's one of my 5 cats. But he's the one that kind of comes in the videos more. There. Getting more viewers through cats. Oh. Extras is a great series. Ricky Gervais does a wonderful job. Stephen Merchant is funny as hell. And Ashley Jensen, who plays his sidekick Maggie, stole my heart. I love this show. A lot of guest stars in Extras. Every episode of Extras has a different guest star. Funniest one, Patrick Stewart. Seriously. Just got to see it. It's in the end of the first series. One from my childhood, and hopefully from one of yours as well. This was a hard one to get. I found this at a convention. It is Star Blazers. It's the original first series, The Quest for Iskandar. And it's a six disc. There's a lot of stuff with it. It has the viewer's guide, basically, where we get into looking at it, because there's a lot of stuff to this show. It's one of the big Japanese anime shows, along with Robotech and Astro Boy. Star Blazers was one of the shows that brought anime over here and made it more popular. Of course, when people got to see the original uncut stuff, you got to see some stuff that they didn't expect for a child's cartoon at the time. But it's still it goes well. It does well. It's a pretty cool show. Captain Avatar, Derek Wildstar, Nova, and Deslock are the main guys for this one. This is a 26-episode series. Runs on its own. You can get the other shows, but you can watch that series without having to see the other ones. That is the first one, and you don't have to see the ones afterwards if you don't want, but you will want to. Of course, here's when you find it at Walmart, especially nowadays, whether it's on Father's Day or on Boxing Day. and that is the Ray Harryhausen Sinbad collection. I love these movies. I grew up with the Sinbad movies. Got to see Tom Baker in one of these, who was my favorite Doctor, which was an ultra cool thing. There are 3 movies. Of course, we have the 7 Voyages of Sinbad, and this is, of course, Curran Matthews, my favorite version, I think, of that. And then we get a John Philip Law in the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. And we have, last but not least, Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. And this one here has Patrick Wayne, John Wayne's son. There are some cool features on here, Ray Harryhausen Chronicles and such. There is a Blu-ray coming out, if it's not already out of that one, but it is a great one. I picked this next one up at my local Canadian Tire, and it just was a really cool set. I could not pass it up. It was a $10 set as well, and of 3 films that I'm actually really a big fan of. And it's called the Festival Collection, which may make it, I'm not sure if it's a Canadian set or not, but The Killer, of course, is John Woo movie, Chow Yun-fat, Old Boy, which is an awesome revenge film that has to be seen to be believed. They are remaking this, so I would recommend you go out and watch this film before you go see the remake. It'll be coming out. And of course, we have got Hardball, which is a classic another John Woo film with, again, Chow Yun-fat. That's kind of made him the hero. This one, Hardboiled, if you've ever played the game, the John Woo game, that's out there on the PS3 and the Xbox, this is the, it's actually a sequel to this movie right here. That was never made because, well, people get older, and it was done a while back. This is one that I showed on my video thing before, but I really love these films. And I love the way this set was done. I wish there would have been more features, but it was pretty cool. It had some animation stuff in there. That's the Pink Panther set. I'm a huge fan of the Pink Panther movies. I just need to get the other one that was included in the set because it was done by a different company. And yeah, maybe I'll get Inspector Clouseau. I've seen that fairly cheap, the Alan Arkin one, just to be a completist. But it's not one of my favorite films. It's not even one of my top 100 favorite films. Top 500 favorite. But completist, I'm going to have to get it. It's on MGM, and I'm collecting MGM as well, so it's a double whammy right there. Also, there's 2 Blu-ray ones that I have to recommend. This one I got at Costco. I get a lot of stuff at Costco with cool deals, and this was the Magnificent Seven collection. I'm a huge fan of Magnificent Seven. It is my all-time favorite Western. Those guys are just damn cool. Of course, this one has the Magnificent Seven, but it also has Return of the Magnificent Seven, the Guns of the Magnificent Seven, and the Magnificent Seven Ride. For the first 2 movies, you got Yul Brynner basically playing this cool character. It gets kind of unique when you bring back Chris Adams, that's the Yul Brynner character, in the 3rd one, but now he's played by George Kennedy, and yeah, it's a very different body structure and type and actor altogether. And then you go to the 4th one, and Lee Van Cleef is now Chris Adams. It's got to be seen to be believed. These are really good films. They're great action films. They're fun. You can sit down and watch them with the family, and I recommend them. And last but not least, one that I've had on my show before, and I really like it, and it's the original Star Trek on Blu-ray. Right now, because the movie's out there, these sets are actually fairly cheap to buy. You can buy them for like $44 each, and there's only 3 seasons to collect. I wish I'd gotten the other ones. I didn't, but I do have to get them down the road. This is the first season, my favorite, and the Gorn is in this. There are some great features on this. Now, the Star Trek Next Generations are being put out on Blu-ray. They're up to the 3rd season right now, I think. And the features on those are incredible. I've got a lot of Star Trek. I don't know if you can see it. Not there anymore, but at least it is. Okay. I've got some Star Trek, some like 5, 6, and 7 on like a regular standard there. And I want to get them all on a Blu-ray down the road because I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I'm a Trekkie. I do like the new movies, and but for me, it's the classics. I love the classic stuff. Anyway, there are some box sets that hopefully you'll find something out of, whether you like action or mystery or TV or animation or not so much romance, but kind of like klutzy humor type stuff. Then there should be a little bit there for everybody. Again, thanks for watching, and right now for me, it is time for tea.